I love what you've done with the place.
You never know when a thief can strike, but you can always be ready with Altronic Security full system monitoring to secure all your valuable assets and your family. Always feel secure with your app-driven system so you can check on your pets and change your thermostat right from your smartphone or tablet.
Oh, the kids look so grown up.
Mommy, there's someone at the window.
Altronic Security Systems. Stop unwanted guests.
On this segment, we're at the all-new Hanoverville Roadhouse. I'm here with Mark Dennis, the owner. And Mark, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Let's talk about the Hanoverville Roadhouse. It's been here for a long time, but it sort of has a freshness to it, a crispness to it of what's going on here. Tell us what's happening here and a little bit about the new look.
My background is I've been bartending since I was 18 years old. I've also managed bars here in Los Angeles area. So the bar is my passion. And I've stepped up our bar game a bit by just installing a brand new tap system. So we now have 12 beers on tap. I brought about, I want to say 25 to 30 new bottles in. So we have a good selection, and that's going to be growing month by month. We're going to keep adding some things. Our tap system, I'm going to keep about 6 of them as our regular taps, and the others are going to rotate out as seasonal craft brews.
How nice is that? I mean, so you have all the nice areas for dining. You have a private room. And tell us about the private room.
Our back room, we call it the Statesman's Room. We have a nice wood-burning fireplace in there. Great for the holidays that are coming up. The crackling fire to have dinner right next to. It holds 28 people maximum. So if you have a larger party, you won't be able to book that room. But it's nice, quiet. We can close the door if you're having private meetings. Corporate meetings, you can book it for. Baby showers, wedding receptions, it's available anytime.
So if you have a larger party, you book the whole place, right?
We've done that before, yes, absolutely.
Tell us where you're located.
We are on Hanoverville Road and Township Line Road in the Industrial Park, just off of 512 behind the Turkey Hill.
And I know you have a chef here that we're going to talk to. Just tell us a little bit about him, and then we'll do a quick talk with him.
Jeremy Green came on with us about a month or so ago. He's been a great asset to the place, great ideas. He comes in excited to work every day. He formerly is from the Pocono Reserve, I believe. Just does a great job cooking here, puts out some amazing dishes, and people just love him.
We've now been joined by Chef Jeremy, in the back room where all the action happens. There's always got to be a great chef. And obviously you come in with a lot of enthusiasm, you're ready to go, and 100 of our closest friends show up, and you got to feed them. How's that make you feel, being in charge of all that?
I think it's great. I love to make people happy, and the best way to make people happy is with food.
Amen. Boy, that's a great one. Okay, so you're going to show us something today, aren't you? What are you going to show us?
Today we're going to make one of our specialty items on the menu. It's our butter rum chicken.
Okay, describe it a little bit. What goes into making it?
So we flour and pan-sear our chicken breast, and then we deglaze it with some white rum, cashews, pineapple, brown sugar. Finish it with some butter.
Okay, and put it on a plate and make a nice display, and away we go.
That's it. It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy for you. What happens when you get all these people that want different things? How do you prepare for that? I mean, you have to obviously have made the stuff before, you know what you're doing, and it just becomes, like for any of us, a challenge and fun at the same time.
That's it. You keep it fun, you keep it lighthearted, and you enjoy what you do. You don't work a day in your life.
So if anyone's watching this and they want to come in and enjoy some food, you're going to tell them right now, you're going to make the meal they're looking for, right?
That's right.
So Mark, in overview of the whole place, should people make reservations?
Reservations are recommended. We always take walk-ins. We welcome the walk-ins, but we do get kind of busy on Fridays and Saturdays. You could always call ahead and see. Yeah, check it out.
And happy hour, you have that going on?
Happy hour we do Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 6 p.m. We're going to change up our happy hours probably every 6 to 12 months. Keep it fresh. Right now, if you go onto our Facebook page or our website, it will tell you what our current happy hour is. We have Monday through Friday specials. but it's always Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6 p.m.
In a final word, what do we want to leave people thinking about? I mean, you got great TVs here. You can be watching sporting events, or not. You have areas where you don't have to see that. So wrap it up for us. What do we want to leave people thinking about?
I want people to rediscover the Hanoverville Roadhouse. It's been here for so long, almost 200 years now, and they had shut down Hanoverville Road to build the development, and I think people really forgot about it. I don't remember there ever being complaints that, the food wasn't good or anything. It was just people just forgot it was here. So it's the Valley's hidden treasure, and I would really like people to come back out and check it out and find us again.
Now offering Sunday brunch from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
You want the best for your child. At St. Michael the Archangel School, we want the best for our students. Offering structure, a challenging curriculum, and individualized attention based in faith to develop the whole person, mind, body, and spirit.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
I
am St. Michael's.
Mattresses, mobility, and comfort. That's what you'll find when you visit the #1 affordable sleep solution specialist in the Lehigh Valley. Mountain Mattress is located in Morristown, PA, on Route 512 next to the Kiffle Kitchen. At Mountain Mattress, we carry Eastman House, Eclipse, Therapeutic, and many others that are designed to maximize your comfort and sleep experience. At Mountain Mattress, we offer a full line of golden recliners and lift chairs, as well as scooters. Always visit Mountain Mattress, where friends send friends.
On this segment, we're at Mountain Mattress, and I'm now joined by Nick Petrock. And Nick, thanks for taking a minute to be with us. Mountain Mattress, we've done several shows from here. It is the place to come if you need a mattress. But let's start out, for anybody listening, where exactly is Mountain Mattress located?
Mountain Mattress is at the corner of 946 and 512, between Bath and Wingap, actually on Route 512.
Pretty easy to get to, and I always like to tell people it's next to the Kiffle Kitchen. If they've ever bought a Kiffle, they should also have a mattress at Mountain Mattress. Let's talk about what happens and what you have here, because you handle a lot of different product for both mattresses and other things. We'll talk about those in a second. But tell us about the mattresses. I know Eclipse plays a big part in all that you do, but there's different brands.
Yeah, Eclipse has actually been in business since 1889. Two brothers from Ukraine started making inner springs in 1892, started making mattresses. So they've been around a long time, and they developed many inner springs that are used today by many other manufacturers. So we go back quite a long way. And in fact, one of our other companies go back as far as 1866, making rope bed mattresses. So
if somebody comes in here and they're not sure if they need a firm, extra firm, soft, I mean, people all like different things. How do you just help them find the right one?
Yeah, actually, the proper word is support. A lot of people use firm or hard or soft. They're in proper terms. What you're looking for is support and comfort. And at Mountain Mattress, we have decades of experience in the industry. And
so you'll fit people up. Now, you've added some chairs and some scooters things. Tell us about those.
Yeah, we carry the top line of scooters and chairs. It's Golden Technology, and they're made right here in Pennsylvania.
Some of these chairs are amazing. They lift you right up and out.
Yeah, they lift chairs, but we have people in their 20s actually buying these chairs because they're actually the most comfortable recliner. The frame that the lift chair is built on is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, manufactured in the world. And again, they're made right here in Pennsylvania.
And the scooters they can get here, they're rechargeable, battery operated. They're great for getting around in case somebody can't walk right?
Yeah, and we have many options in the scooters. There's 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers. We have mobility wheelchairs that are just fantastic, and they're all by Golden Technologies, and they are the premier manufacturer in the industry.
Pricing. People come to, they get confused on prices. A lot of mattress places. How do you handle pricing here?
Well, pricing, we're a direct dealer for Therapeutic, Eclipse, several other ones, and our pricing is direct, so you're not paying for extra middlemen, and
So you get better prices?
Better prices.
I've never seen anybody walk out of here not happy.
Yeah, and actually, Mountain Mattress, our logo is "Where Friends Send Friends," and so you'll be happy you drove to Mountain Mattress.
So Nick, how do you handle delivery here? When somebody buys a mattress, is delivery extra?
Delivery in our premium sets at $4.99 and up are usually included within a 30-mile radius, and we do setup. Removal is optional at the home.
So when you say removal, are you not charging to take away the old one?
Removal's in the price. We don't get you to the desk and then add-on setup, add-on delivery. We take care of all of that when we give you the price that is included in our premium mattresses.
Okay. Well, so is there anything we're leaving out? When we talk about Mountain Mattress, and exactly, where friends send friends. A lot of mattress opportunities here. If you don't have one in stock, you can get it pretty quick. Wrap it up for us. What are we leaving out?
Mountain Mattress will custom fit you for the right mattress for you, and whether it's for a spare room, okay, or for yourself, or for you and your spouse, at Mountain Mattress, we make it right, and the price will be right, and the service will be right when you leave.
On this segment, we're joined by Alex from Hear Clear Hearing Center. And Alex, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Let's talk about hearing, because today everybody talks about it one way or the other. As you get older, some people think, gee, I'm not hearing as well as I used to. But first of all, where is Hear Clear Hearing Center? Because you help a lot of people throughout the whole Lehigh Valley.
Yes, I have a few locations. I have one here in Bethlehem on Bath Pike. I have one in Wind Gap on South Broadway. I also work at Dr. Seckman's office in Easton and Slate Bell Rehab Center in Bangor.
One of the unique things that you do, which I find amazing, is you actually go to people who can't come to you.
Yes, I make house calls and they're free. So anybody that has hearing aids with me gets free house calls. They also get the free batteries for life.
Now say that one again, because that's a big one. You get free batteries for life.
Yes, the batteries are free for life. I give you batteries, I mail them to you, I drop them off at your house if you need it. You also get free exams for life. You get free checkups and cleanings with the purchase of the hearing aids.
So how does a person begin? At what age does a person begin to think about, does my hearing need assistance? Maybe that's the way to approach it.
That's a good question. See, people think that hearing loss is for old people. It isn't. There are more people at working age with hearing loss than there are seniors with hearing loss. Okay? But one thing that you should know is you don't lose the ability to hear. That means if you lose the ability to hear, you're deaf. I can't help you. You lose the ability to understand. So your TV's a little bit louder. You misunderstand words people say. If your husband or wife are talking from behind and you don't understand what they say, or you miss a word here and there, those are all signs of hearing loss. If you're saying, what, more often than not, that is a sign of hearing loss. So you should get tested and taken care of.
So how does a person get tested? What's the right way to get tested? I know if you go to someone, you have equipment you take with them, or if they come in here, you have equipment for that?
Yes. So you have to go to somebody you trust, okay? And if you need me to come to your house and you can't make it here, I do go to you. I do have equipment, traveling equipment. It's an audiometer, so I do all the exams with the audiometer. Or you can come here or any other office I'm at, and I have a separate room for the exams.
Okay. So when we're talking about hearing aids, another big question is, I don't know if I can afford one of those. I know the price ranges are wide, and maybe you could put people at ease about that a little bit.
Definitely. Hearing aids, there's a lot of price gouging out there, right? With me, I don't do any of that. And the way they go is depending on your lifestyle and your age and your hearing loss and the technology I got to put behind the hearing aids, right? So hearing aids can cost a few $100s up to thousands upon thousands, right? The majority of the seniors don't need those thousands. Anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000. That's the average senior for the pair. They shouldn't be paying more than that. So that's how the hearing aids, more or less, with the price. But you can also finance it. I finance it, depending on the person, up to 16, 18 months with no interest. I also have a program with patients that have no credit or bad credit or not very good credit or bankruptcies, where I work with them and they pay a monthly fee, and that's it, and they get the hearing aids right away.
I'll tell you, it sounds like you have every base covered, and you've answered most of the questions. I know there's a lot of different companies that make hearing aids. You want to name a few?
Oh yeah, there are hundreds out there.
A few that you like?
Oh yeah, I only use the main, I like to say the Mount Rushmore of hearing aids, which is Oticon, Resound, Signia, which used to be Siemens, and Starkey. I'll use Beltone here and there, Phonak here and there. Those are very good too. But my main ones are Oticon and Resound. Resound number one because they're light years ahead of everybody in technology. And Oticon, they have the best hearing aid for background noise, the open. And because that's the majority of the patient's difficulty with hearing is background noise. Because the background noise covers, because you can hear normal, right? You don't lose the ability to hear, so the understanding is down here. If it's normal, it's very difficult. They're like this. So the open helps out a lot. It's one of the best as far as background noise. But Resound, Oticon, they're my two favorites. If I had to wear hearing aids, those would be the two.
So, what I've learned from you now, correct me if I'm wrong, is that people don't go deaf, they just don't understand, or they can't really hear it. It seems more distant or something.
Exactly. You can go deaf, okay? Because what happens is we hear with the brain, not the ears. So if the brain's not getting the signal or stimulation, it forgets to hear, then eventually you lose your hearing. Hearing loss, once it starts, it won't stop. It's progressive. So the hearing aids will help you with all that stuff. Plus, hearing loss is linked to dementia and depression and heart disease because of stress. So there's a lot of things that go with hearing loss.
So, in a final word, what do you want to leave people thinking about? I mean, you're the kind of guy that you want to help people, and there's no reason for people not to hear, especially today with all the technology. Wrap it up for us. What do we want to leave people thinking about?
Well, number one, don't worry about price or the look. It's going to make me look old or anything like that. Focus on getting tested. The earlier you get tested, the cheaper it'll be. And like I say, if you can't come here, give me a call and I'll go to you.
Are you drowning in IRS debt and not sure what to do? Have years of unfiled returns? Are you receiving threatening letters? Is your paycheck being garnished? Your bank account's frozen? Or even worse, is the tax man knocking at your door?
Hi, I'm Jim Corvino, Certified Tax Resolution Specialist. In our firm, Corvino & Verwise, we represent taxpayers at odds with the IRS. We're licensed in all 50 states and represent people before the Collection Division, Audit Division, Appeals Division, all the way to tax court.
For more information, call Corvino & Verwise or visit us online today.
We are now joined by Dr. Matt Savona of Savona Family Chiropractic, and thank you, Doctor, for taking time to be with us today. Savona Family Chiropractic has been around for a while. You treat a lot of people. Tell us a little bit about where you're located.
Sure, thanks, Art. So my office is located here on 313 in Dublin, Pennsylvania, kind of halfway in between Doylestown and Quakertown. Very easy access right in off of Route 313. And we've got plenty of ample parking for anybody to come and see our services.
So I noticed that when you come in here, you have a very nice waiting room. There's big screen TV, some things are playing on there. What are you doing? Are you educating people there or giving them information on things?
Sure, yes. So we have an educational website service that airs different educational articles and and things like that. So it's different topics every week. So anybody, for the brief waiting time that they have availability to get some learning and education in while they're here in our office.
I like the word brief. You get right to people. I know you do. You don't keep them waiting very long. Let's talk about some of the ways that you are helping people here with chiropractic, because there's all different kinds of treatments. There's different chiropractors, but I know you have a special touch when it comes to this. So tell us a bit about it.
Great. So we take care of people from infant to elderly in our office. We really focus on family wellness care, but we have lots of different techniques that we use here in the office, from very gentle techniques to your standard adjustments, and different passive as well as active therapies, as well as exercises, and things like that. So we use a lot of different modalities to bring the best care we can for our patients.
What are some of the typical things that people get treated with? I mean, people, obviously, you out shoveling snow, you hurt your back, but long term, people want to stay in healthy shape, and the older you get, the more important it is. What are some of the typical things people come in for?
We care for people with lots of different conditions, anything from headaches to neck pain to lower back pain to they're seeing, if they're an athlete, injuries, injury repair or recovery from injuries, as well as improved sports performance. Those are all things that we work on here.
You do a lot with sports, don't you?
We do. We work with a lot of local athletes, from the weekend warrior all the way up to some professional athletes I work with. I'm actually currently training with, over the summer here, some pro hockey players and pro athletes we work with over the summer months.
So when it comes to somebody deciding if they need chiropractic care, what's a signal other than pain?
Well, that's typically a big signal that brings people into the office. Symptoms are typically the last thing to show up, and a lot of times the first thing to go away once people get under care. But anything, if just something is bothering you, or it's limiting or preventing you from doing something that you want to be doing or need to be doing, that's a great signal to come into our office to schedule a consultation and a checkup.
You have a beautiful office, very open concept. So different types of treatments you might do, I guess, are all right here on these different tables?
Sure, yes. We use different adjusting techniques in the tables, as well as over in our therapy area, things like different muscle stimulation, ultrasound for healing, as well as different traction techniques, as well as different exercise techniques to help kind of embody the whole wellness package.
How do you explain to people, I know we're running out of time, but how do you explain to people like how long it'll take to treat? Is it a forever thing, and how often should they come back?
Right, that is a great question. Each person is individualized. A lot of the care in our offices comes at the front end when we're doing the correction to get them, feeling better, healing better, and doing better. But ultimately, you want to care for your spine long term and be preventative, prevent future problems from happening and prevent future injuries and things like that.
So on the payment aspects, how do you handle that? Do you accept insurances?
Yes, we do accept insurances in our office. All of the insurances and coverages are very different as far as what they do and what they do not cover. We have corrective care plans and wellness care plans that fit anyone's budget and anybody's finances.
Well, in a final word, what do we leave people thinking about? Obviously, it is what it is. It's Savona Family Chiropractic. I know the people who use you have great testimonies. They love it. What do we want to leave people thinking about?
Yeah, so just in general and in closing, if there is anything going on in your life, whether it is an actual back pain or issue, but just again think about if you're limited or prevented from doing something that you want to be doing, whether it's your yard work, whether it's picking up your grandchildren, that's a great reason to come in and get it checked, get it evaluated, and work better and perform better in your day-to-day activities.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
You want the best for your child. At St. Michael the Archangel School, we want the best for our students. offering structure, a challenging curriculum, and individualized attention based in faith to develop the whole person, mind, body, and spirit.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
I am St. Michael's.
Family Restaurant. I'm here with Emmanuel, one of the owners, and Emmanuel, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. When you invite somebody out to eat, you show them everything, and we're sitting here in front of a lot of neat food, and we're going to talk about it. But let's talk about the Starlite for 1 second, because it's, for those that don't remember or haven't been here for a while, it has been rebuilt, rejuvenated. It's incredible when you come in here. And where is it?
It's located on Route 78 and 100 South. Exactly 233 North Route 100. That is in Fogelsville.
And it's right across from like some landmarks here.
Yes, we have, we're right next to Yakko's Hot Dog, who's been a landmark for a long time. Across from Holiday Inn, the Conference Center. What else is around us?
Well, I tell you, right across the street, I think there's just a whole lot of different things, but it's very easy to spot, because when you see the diner, the restaurant, it's just gorgeous. And I mean, it's really, when you walk in, I'm not sure what the design is, but how do you say it's beautiful? Describe it a little bit.
It's the new generation of diners / family restaurants. It is an Art Deco, beautiful aquariums. The gentleman who designed it really took a long time to bring it to that. I don't know how to design it.
It's gorgeous, and it holds a lot of people. Now, what are the normal hours that you're open?
We open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, we mentioned the word diner, but the food we're looking at does not resemble diner food. So do you have both two kinds of menus here, two kinds of food? How does that work?
Well, that is a good question. We have whatever diner would have. The regular classic diner. Meatloaf, chop steak, liver, club sandwiches, cheeseburgers. But our idea is to bring something new into the dining experience. Mostly for our customers. They want something different, Italian, sautés, different sandwiches. They out of the ordinary, more like, I should say.
Well, let's describe some of these dishes, because if you just start even over this side and just go left to right, what are we looking at here? What is this?
Well, we're looking for a boneless barbecue sandwich. That's a lunch specials. Served with bacon, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, and French fries. It's excellent. Broiled crab cakes. Let's go with
what do you call those?
They're broiled crab cakes. Actually, Maryland crab cakes. We'll make them with 100% jumbo lump crumb meat. We don't hold back on that one. We want to get a name for ourselves for that.
Well, and you know,
dinner is fast on some items, but the ones that you really want to enjoy, it takes a little time, because they made 95% of our food it was made to order.
Well, what's the last two we have sitting right there?
Here we have chicken cordon bleu, prepared to order, sauteed chicken breast with wine, homemade sauce, ham, and Swiss cheese. This one will be an Athenian omelet, which is spinach, red peppers, and feta cheese. That's one of the new items that we add to our menu.
And you have a full breakfast menu. Is breakfast served all the time or just certain hours?
Breakfast are 7/24, all the time. This is one of the trademarks of the diner, I believe, right? Breakfast all the time. People get breakfast, hungry for breakfast any time of the day. You cannot really limit that from them.
On the other table, we have a few things. Name what they are without going there. You don't have to really get... Okay, you can if you want.
This is a homemade pancakes, dough made on premises. And we have a French toast, which is... We're very proud of our French toast.
Yes, it's like a homemade bread, or...
It's made with brioche bread, French bread. Okay. And size is beautiful, just as it tastes. Tastes excellent. We have a Western omelet over there.
What is this one in front of me? I don't know if we mentioned.
This one is one of the new specials that we try to push out. It's an Italian vodka rigatoni.
Well, you know, we're out of time on our segment. It goes really fast. But we want to encourage people to come to the Starlite Diner Family Restaurant on Route 100 and 22 or 78, whatever this is here. And, final word. What should they think about when they're driving by? They better get in here.
They should think that we love what we do and we're here to please them. And that's the most important one. We love our customers. We have great customers. Sometimes we're not all the time on top of them. We try the hard. We try the hard as we can. So I think you should come and give it a try and see what they think. I would love to hear their